All right, so the guidelines for the meeting first. Members of the public wishing to participate in the meeting must use their full name for Zoom access. If full names are not used, people will not be allowed to participate in discussion. The town reserved the right to remove any member of the public from the meeting who doesn't use a full name or acts inappropriately. We're using Zoom for this meeting, which allows for the public to participate in the meeting as an attendee. Attendees must register. No, not for us. Attendees will join in listening mode. They can click the raise hand button if they wish to speak. The chair will call on those who have raised their hand in the order they were raised. All questions should be directed through the chair. All right, now we're confirming member access. As a preliminary matter, this is Rima Sherry, the vice chair of the Nantucket Affordable Housing Trust. Permit me to confirm that all members and persons anticipated on the agenda are present and can hear me. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Brooke Moore.
I'm here.
Chantal Blas-Murphy.
Here.
David Iverson.
Here.
Okay, and staff, Tucker Holland.
Here.
Okay. One page down. Right. Oh, I'm wrong. All right. So good morning. We don't have any anticipated speakers on the agenda. Good morning, afternoon, actually. This open meeting of the Nantucket Affordable Housing Trust is being conducted remotely pursuant to Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2023. Ensuring public access does not ensure public participation unless such participation is required by law. This meeting will include public comment. For this meeting, the Affordable Housing Trust is convening by video conference via Zoom app as posted in the town's website, identifying how the public may join. Please note that this meeting is being recorded and that all attendees are participating by video conference. Accordingly, please be aware that other folks may be able to see you, and take care not to screen share your computer. Anything that you broadcast may be captured by the recording. All supporting materials that have been provided members of this body are available on the town's website, unless otherwise noted. The public is encouraged to follow along using the posted agenda, unless I know otherwise. The meeting business ground rules. We're now turning to the first item on the agenda. Before we do so, permit me to cover some ground rules for effective and clear conduct for our business and to ensure accurate meeting minutes. I will introduce each speaker on the agenda. After they conclude their remarks, the chair will go down the line of members, inviting each by name to provide any comment, questions, or motions. Please hold until your name is called. Please remember to have I have the old one. Please remember to mute your phone or computer when you're not speaking. Please remember to speak clearly and in a way that helps generate accurate minutes. For any response, please wait until the chair yields the floor to you and state your name before speaking. If members wish to engage in a conversation with other members, please do so through the chair, taking care to identify yourself. And for items with public comment, after members have spoken, the chair will afford public comment to those members of the public that have joined the meeting via Zoom. Members of the public who wish to speak must state their names and be acknowledged by and speak through the chair. Finally, each vote taken in this meeting will be conducted by roll call vote. All right, so the first meeting thing on the agenda was call to order, which we've done. Second, I would like to entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Okay, by Brooke, second. Second by Sean. All right. Item 3 is the minutes, which will be taken up at the June 13th meeting.
Rima, you need to do the roll call vote.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. So bad at that. All right, so on the motion to approve the agenda, Brooke Moore,
Aye.
Sean Murphy,
Aye.
Dave Iverson,
Aye.
and I'm an aye. All right. Thank you, Brooke. So for the minutes, they're going to be taken up at the June 13th meeting. And the note to the public, all trust open meetings are recorded and available on the town's YouTube channel. So, it's all on record there. Item 4, public comment. We do have Mary Mack, a member of the public. Is there anything that you would wish to say? Ms. Mack. Okay, hearing none. We're going to move on to item 5, which are the closing cost assistance program applications. We have 5 of them. Is that correct? Tucker?
Yes. Thank you, Madam Chair. So we're moving to a little bit different format in terms of we're going to approve these basically en masse. We have 5 applications representing a variety of income levels on permanently deed restricted units. All of the applications, or all of the applicants have, submitted completed applications. I guess I will make note of one particular application, and Tori Ewing, I see, is with us today. But this is a case where Ms. Ewing had previously been approved for a different location, and then that opportunity ultimately did not proceed, and she fortunately has a new opportunity at a different location to acquire a covenant home from some longtime year-rounders who have sadly left the island. But terrific to have Tori having this opportunity going forward. So if there, and I'll just briefly mention in the future, this is an area of our agenda that we may move to like more of an administrative handling of applications. They're, as the trust knows, these are set up to either be you qualify or you don't qualify. There isn't so much of a decision to be made. And oftentimes, despite the trust's best efforts to educate attorneys and bankers and the public in general about the lengthy lead time that we sometimes need when you consider the timing of trust meetings and the timing of warrant processing and so forth, that it may be useful for us to consider at a future meeting, not really to decide today, but at a future meeting to consider whether we can't streamline our process a little bit. So anyway, with that, I'm happy to answer any questions that I can, and would turn it back to you, Ms. Chair.
Thanks, Tucker. Yeah, are there any questions on these applications? Seeing none, I would entertain a motion. Brooke?
So I move that we approve the 5 closing cost assistance applications for 10 Indigo Drive, 9 Honeysuckle, 5 Marble Way, 2 Indigo Drive, and 14A Equator Drive, for up to $15,000 in closing cost assistance for each property pending final amount. And that's it.
Thank you, Brooke. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, from David. By roll call, Brooke Moore,
Aye.
Sean Boss Murphy,
Aye.
David Iverson,
Aye.
and I'm an aye. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Great, Tori.
So
Yay.
excited for you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, moving on to other business. Is there any other business? Tucker, anything?
Just the executive session items.
Okay, and I'll note that the next meeting will be June 13th, 2023, at 12:30, Tucker. Okay. Are there any board comments before we close this public portion? Okay, so we'll move on to item 8. I'll entertain a motion to go into executive session. Brooke.
I move that we close the open session to go into executive session, not to return to open session for the purposes pursuant to general laws, chapter 30A, section 21A7, to comply with or act under the authority of any general or special law or federal grant and aid requirements, purpose 7, the open meeting law, general law, chapter 30A, section 22F and G, to review the executive session minutes from April 7th, 2023. Votes may be taken.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
I'm Dave. Thank you very much. By roll call, Brooke Moore,
Aye.
Chantal,
Aye.
Dave Iverson,
Aye.
and I'm an aye. All right. Well, we are going to adjourn to executive session. Thank you very much, everyone.